Hades, Demeter wants her daughter back. Very well, but since she ate half a pomegranate while in the underworld, she must return to me for half of every year. Lord Hades, could I please have my wife back? Alright, but you must not turn around to look at her until you have both left the underworld. Let's see if your love is stronger than doubt. Yo, Hades, I want to marry your wife. You good with that? Uh-huh. Why don't you take a seat first? Ha! Now you're trapped in that same spot forever. It'll give you some time to think about how foolish you've been. Hey, Uncle, is it alright if I take Cerberus? Yeah, go ahead. What? I ran out of poetic consequence ideas. Wow, there's a solar eclipse happening. I always wondered what causes those. Get out of my way! How about you get out of my way? I was here first! Which is exactly why it's my turn to be up here! For Dad's sake, we are not supposed to both be up here at the same time! Yeah, so move! You move! Hey, you know how the Fenrir wolf felt when the gods tied him down? He was so sad he held back a tear. Man, Japanese mythology is so unique. How did they come up with this kind of stuff? Alright, dude, how about, like, an evil foot? Oh yeah? Like, what does it do? Well, it's a foot, so it's, like, really dirty. So, like, it wants someone to clean it? Bruh, I didn't even think of that! Dude, your umbrella's, it's like it's looking at me. You know, sometimes I feel like it's alive. Dude, you're a genius! So here's something I don't get about the Percy Jackson series. See, in the Percy Jackson books, one of the Titans gets knocked into the river Lethe, which is the river of forgetfulness, in case you don't know. As a result of getting knocked in there, the Titan loses all of his memories and basically stops being evil. He pretty much starts over and ends up becoming a really nice guy as a result. So why don't Percy Jackson and his friends use that on all their other enemies? Why don't they go pick up some Super Soaker squirt guns at the store, go fill them up with Lethe water, and blast them all over the Titans, the Giants, Kronos, Gaia, all of them? Make them all forget who they were, knock the evil right out of them. Wouldn't that be easier? Oh, boss, we've been voyaging for years. Can we please take a break, maybe rest on that island? Oh no, not that island. That is the island of the Lotus Eaters. Eating the flowers there will put you in a state of constant happiness and bliss. Really? Oh yeah, but see, the catch is you'll never ever want to leave the island, which means you'll never see your wives or children ever again. Really? It's best if we just avoid that island altogether. After all, we still have years of perilous and torturous journey ahead of us, and we can't afford to— Hey, no, where are you going? No, get away from those flowers! You get back here right now and suffer with me! Wait a minute. What if Hades lied to me? What if my wife isn't actually behind me? What if this is all a trick? I know he said I'm not supposed to turn around, but I have to know! Or, why don't I just call out to her without turning around? Sweetheart, are you behind me? Yeah, I'm behind you. Oh, okay. Wow, that was a very easy way to solve it with no consequences. Hey, Heimdall, you okay? You look really wiped out. I just finished my Mother's Day shopping. Why do you have 9 different presents? Don't ask. Alright. Loki, what are you so happy about? Oh, my son sent me a Mother's Day card. Wait, why would your kid write you a Mother's Day card? Don't ask! Say, Thor, where's your mother? You're standing on her. Wait, what? Don't ask! For God's sakes, don't ask. Hey, you know why you never have to repeat yourself to Hermes? Because he always gets the message. Hey, boss, you know how you asked me to dig up some dirt on Gaia? Well, I got me a gold mine. I managed to get my hands on a little sex tape of her and her husband getting it on. Here, take a look. Oh man, who even knew they were into that kind of stuff? But hey, it's not half as good as this other tape I got of Nyx and Erebus. Look! Now that is just disgusting. So here's a mythical creature who sickens me to my very core. The Akaname from Japanese myth. Why did you guys ask me to cover this one? The Akaname is a small, naked, goblin-like creature with greasy skin and hair and a very long, sticky tongue. They also come in multiple colors meant to represent either mold or bed sores. Because of course they do. Their habitat is bathrooms. Yeah, great choice. However, they detest clean bathrooms and only go for especially dirty ones, so similar to a kind of pest. They then use that fabulous tongue of theirs to lap up and devour any filth, grease, hair, or waste that they come across, which kinda makes me want to puke! So yeah, guys, please make sure you keep your bathrooms clean so that we don't have to stomach this kind of thing. Please? So here's something I don't get about Disney's Hercules. In this movie, Hades wants to take over Mount Olympus, and he is told by the fates that the only thing stopping him from doing so is Hercules. Hercules is a baby at this point, though, and he tells Pain and Panic to go turn him mortal and then kill him. Why doesn't Hades just do it himself? We know he can go up to Mount Olympus, he did it for the party. We know he can be sneaky, they didn't even notice he was at the party until he announced himself. Why would he trust two absolute morons who can't even go down a flight of stairs without one accidentally stabbing the other in the butt? Hades, are you that lazy? Hey! Here's something you might not know about Hecate. Being the goddess of witchcraft, Hecate likes to collect animal familiars. But did you know that some of them used to be human? One of her pet dogs actually used to be Hecate, the queen of Troy. When Troy fell, the queen threw herself into the ocean, only for Hecate to transform her into a dog and take her in. She also has a pet polecat, and there are actually two different stories about who that one used to be. One story says it used to be a woman named Galinthius who was transformed as punishment for defying the gods and then taken in by Hecate. Another story says it was a witch named Gaea who was transformed by Hecate as punishment for misuse of her powers. So Hecate seems to make a habit out of keeping people as pets. Not sure how to feel about that. Hey, you know why Sisyphus gets so stressed out at work? Because every day is an uphill battle. Yo mama's so fat the Midgard serpent can't fit around her. Yo mama's so ugly she made all the trolls cry. Yo mama's so old Eden's apples can't help her. Yo mama's so weird she scared Loki away. Yo mama's so dumb she thinks Ragnarok is a new kind of music. Yo mama's so fat all 9 realms are complaining about her. Yo mama's so ugly Ratatosker has no words. Ooh, alright, there's the sleeping Snorlax that's been blocking my path. Let's use the flute to wake him up. Okay, now we're battling. I'm gonna try to catch this one. First step, use hypnosis to put him to sleep. Hold up. So, two of the most famous Greek stories are the Iliad and the Odyssey. Now, I'm sure you all know the Odyssey is the story of a great journey, and since then it's become a pretty commonly used word. Like, people use Odyssey to refer to almost any journey. Oh, this is my Odyssey. We're going on an Odyssey. Super Mario Odyssey. But nobody ever says Iliad. Like, we don't use Iliad the same way we use Odyssey. Like, the Iliad is a tragic love story that occurs during the Trojan War. So we should start using this word as a way to refer to, like, dramatic romance that occurs during, like, deadly conflict. I mean, it could already apply to several things. Romeo and Juliet is an Iliad. Game of Thrones is an Iliad. Pocahontas is an Iliad. Shrek is an Iliad. Normalize that. Hey, what is your problem? What do you mean? I mean, what is your problem? You guys are always talking crap about me. Why? Well, Come on, you know. No, I don't know. I'm not the one going around forcing myself on women, or tormenting innocent women, or blaming victims, or kidnapping, or throwing babies off mountains, or alienating an entire gender, or cheating on a spouse, or causing apocalyptic events. Seriously, what is the issue with me? Yeah, but you know, you're violent. Oh, well, of course! Yes, heaven forbid the god of war should be violent! Of course, yes. You know what? Next, let's all rail on the god of the sea, because he's wet!
Wisdom with Mimir.
You can never truly be sure that your baby is cute, because if it was ugly, no one would ever tell you. Hey, you know why Athena had to deal with Arachne? Because she was a looming threat.